Well, Jennifer's here, and we were getting ready to rock those logs down there. And just before she got here, I walked up here to the kitchen, and I happened, because I noticed that it looked like it had been ironed down really tight. I come over here on this side in the sun, because this gets most of the sunlight on this side. It has ripped it off of the staples and actually pulled it up about 6 inches. So I was telling her that every corner, since it's tight, has been ripped a little bit. Not that it's really going to hurt anything, other than this part right here would tend to get a little bit wet. And the lumber that I used was poplar, and I don't want it to start rotting. So I told her that I could go get another tarp and put over the top of this one, and you know what she thought. So
I don't think. I think that it's, if we tried to take it and let it, you know, loose a little more, that's going to take time. If we go buy another tarp, that's just money that he's investing, and he's going to have to go, you know, at a later date and put on 10 anyway. Why not bite the bullet and go ahead and put on 10 and get it done? One less thing that he's got to even think about anymore.
So I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. I've got a joke or two since I got here. I have to pull out the handy dandy cell phone because I just can't remember some things. But anyway, okay, the first one is, what's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. How many of you all
wonder if Charlie Tuna believes that.
I don't know, but how many of you all eat tuna fish? If you do, please tell me that you add onion to it and a little of Miracle Whip. Not no Duke's mayonnaise, not no plain JFG. We're talking about Miracle Whip salad dressing.
Tell you something else, dill pickle, a little bit of dill pickle in there.
Yeah, that's good too. We love tuna fish sandwiches, and little man down here, he's hiding. He absolutely will tear a tuna fish sandwich up. But on to the next joke. Why does Humpty Dumpty love autumn?
Because he had a great fall.
He did. He had a really good fall. Speaking of that, I cannot wait until it gets a little more cool, because this is horrible up here. I'm already sweating, and I've been here 10 minutes. Can I say something real quick? Two things. I'm going to tell y'all two things. One is that I thank you all for being worried about me on the comments. I read all of those. I do appreciate that. I'm so thankful that it was me and it was not him, because he doesn't need to be hurt. This was just a little bump in the road. It's feeling a lot better this week. I go for a follow-up x-ray in about 3 weeks just to make sure that it's healing all right. But I thank you all again for loving me and caring that I'm okay. And I wouldn't have had it any other way.
You going to tell him that you're not going to be here?
I'll tell him that too. But I wouldn't have had it any other way, not coming back and helping my daddy that day.
Well, I had two hands it could have happened to.
It's okay. But, you know, here in about another week, week and a half, we start school back. We start school back July 31st. I'm a school nurse, so I go back, I think, July 29th. So I only have a couple more visits where you'll see me, you know, on camera every day, every other day that, you know, that he puts out a video. But do know that I'll be missing you all. I can't wait for the live on July 25th. And I'll be trying to make it up here on the weekend so that at least I'm still a little bit visible. But I do have to tell you, I don't know if you can see, I got my socks on. We're about to go play in some poison ivy. So I'm hoping that I don't get it. But anyway, stay tuned.
I got tired of looking at these dingy lenses on the headlight, so I had heard that that WD-40 would actually take it off. Look at that. Now this right here, it's rough, kind of like sandpaper, so it must have been a scratch from something. But it does, it cleans it right up. So that'll provide a little more illumination at nighttime.
That one too? Okay, got it. We ready?
Well, we thought we'd take a short break. Check this out. Yeah, salsa with some of the peppers from the garden. and she made some banana bread. I brought some lunch meat to make subs, and I went ahead and brought tortillas. You know, when I was a kid, there used to be a store down at the end of the gravel road. And I'd go down there just about any time, lunchtime, and a lot of the old timers around were hanging out. They'd been out working, so they'd go down to the store to get a Mountain Dew or an RC, and a lot of times a moon pie. And but anyway, sometimes, you know, the bologna and the big long stick, they would go in there and slice off a big old thick hunk of it, you know, about as thick as your little finger, a good 1/2 inch or 3/4. Put that between some bread, slice of tomato, some mayonnaise, and that was their lunch. And they sit out on the front bench and they'd tell stories and whittle, and yeah, I remember that. That was a lot of fun when I was a kid.
Hey, I need one for him, but I didn't tell him this was really hot.
It's hot?
Not to you, but it's... I whispered to him, I said, be tough, be tough.
It's not that hot. Let me see. Give me a chip. They're hot to me is mild.
It's not that hot.
That much?
It's about how much I gave him and never told him. It's not too hot. Or it's mild, as he says.
Yeah, it's mild. There you go. Oh yeah, don't forget about the live at 7 p.m. Eastern on the 25th of July. If it goes as well as it did last time, we had a lot of fun. Anyway, Jennifer's going to head out, so she just wanted to say adios, amigos. And I'm going to head back down there and see if I can't whittle out a handle for that sling blade so that I can finish knocking down weeds around the outpost here. So
I will see you guys next time. And it may be putting up 10. He actually ordered the 10 a little bit ago, and it'll be ready tomorrow. So that's exciting. ya.
Alright guys, this handle right here is the one that I actually broke out of this blade right here. So this is the one that I'm going to replace. I got the cone off of it, so now I'm going to try to get this wooden piece off. What size bit that is. That size right there, which is 5/16. All right. We'll save that bit. Okay, now what I need to do, yeah, see, I got to shave it down to go in that cone there. So I've got a piece of dogwood right here that I'm going to put in here and take the bark off of. Oh yeah. Okay, you can see I kind of straightened that out a little bit. But what that's going to be is it'll be just about right. Alright, let's start preparing this cone shaped in right here. Let's go ahead and get it on there and mark it. But I need to find my glasses. Well, that had a hole in the end of it. I don't know if you can see it because there was a nail in there. But I don't think that that's going to hamper me drilling. We'll see. Okay, let's see. I got a piece of sandpaper around here somewhere. If I can find it.
Okay guys, what do you think about that? That is angled just a little bit, see, like that. And I think once we get the hole drilled up in there and that tapped on, I think it'll be just fine. So why don't we do just that? I'll have to fix this vise at some point too. Straight in there. All right. Okay. Alright, let's see how that's going to need to go. Probably just like that. Okay, so let's get our mallet. See if we can't hammer this down on there. I'll put another coat on it another day. I think what I'm going to do too, pour a little bit of that down in there and let it run down in it. Yeah. Alright folks, there it is. I did put a brad on it. I don't know if you can see the brad there and on this side, and it would probably hold it, but yeah, that's going to be just fine. That right there, that will work. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video of getting the logs moved. I mean, it wasn't that big a deal, but it needed to be done because if I'm going to build an outhouse, and I needed to clean up that area over there. And this little project of replacing this handle, I think I'm going to like that. It's going to work. This was my grandfather's. I grew up using this, cutting the weeds out from underneath the pig lot that we had. We always had about 30 hogs, and we had them running in about 5 acres, so I'd have to roam the woods after school when I came home and make sure that all of the weeds were knocked out from underneath the electric fence so it didn't ground it out and the pigs get out. So this thing is getting up there in age, but it still works really well. Anyway, that's my weed eater. So hope you all enjoyed this video. Again, we appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out with us while we do odd and end things around here around the outpost. Want to wish everyone a great evening. Take care, and look forward to seeing you back up here at the outpost next time.